The most dangerous place to be during a tsunami isn't the beach, it's inside your own head. Consider the final warning sign. The ocean suddenly pulls back, exposing the seabed in a dead, silent calm. Your brain tells you it's fascinating, but that's a lie. It's the tsunami's last warning. When a wall of water is seconds away, your brain can become your worst enemy, forcing you to stand still when you should be running for your life. The real question is, why? Survival in extreme disasters isn't about strength or fitness. It's about psychology. The 2004 Indian Ocean tsunami, where over 200,000 people lost their lives, serves as a powerful and tragic case study. Entire crowds stood still, watching the water recede, as if nothing could possibly be wrong. Many tourists, some of whom had never even heard the word tsunami, were caught completely unprepared. And here's the twist. People often don't die because they can't escape. They die because their minds won't let them. By the end of this video, you'll understand why your brain might freeze instead of flee, and the mental tools that can help you survive when seconds decide everything. When disaster strikes, your brain doesn't calmly analyze the situation. It runs ancient survival programs designed for predators, not for walls of water. The freeze response. Your amygdala, the brain's alarm system, can override movement. The logic is primal. If you stay still, you might not be seen. Against a tsunami, that instinct backfires. Survivors often describe it as, "I knew I should run, but my body wouldn't move." The normalcy bias. This bias is deadly. Your brain clings to the familiar. When the ocean suddenly drains away, many assume it's just low tide. In places like Thailand, eyewitnesses reported entire crowds filming the strange scene instead of running. Psychology tells us that up to 70% of people underestimate danger and delay action in disasters. Dissociation. Another defense kicks in. Dissociation. Your mind distances itself from reality, making everything feel dreamlike, almost unreal. Strangely enough, this can give temporary calm or even sudden strength, allowing people to act without collapsing from fear. The OODA loop: observe, orient, decide, act. This loop explains decision-making under stress, but in disasters, most people get stuck in the orient stage, trying to make sense of chaos until it's too late. Together, these forces, freeze, bias, dissociation, and looping, can lock you in place while danger closes in. Before we explore what happens after the wave, take a second to consider which of these biases you think is your biggest blind spot. The psychology of tsunamis doesn't end when the water recedes. It often lingers for years. Post-traumatic stress, PTSD. Survivors relive the wave in flashbacks, nightmares, or sudden panic when they hear the sound of rushing water. Depression and loss. Studies from major disasters, like the one in 2004, reveal a staggering psychological toll. 1/3 of the women and 1/5 of the men who survived showed signs of serious psychological decline, grief, hopelessness, even guilt for surviving when loved ones did not. Chronic stress. The fear of the next disaster can haunt people daily, eroding concentration, sleep, and health. Some survivors describe the sea itself as a constant threat, impossible to trust again. And yet, there's resilience. Communities rebuild. Many return to the beaches to face their fear directly. Social bonds, cultural rituals, and even something as simple as daily routines, meals at the same time, putting children to bed, become lifelines that restore a sense of control. So what can you do if you ever face disaster? Here are 5 survival psychology strategies. Pre-visualize escape. Pilots, soldiers, and athletes use this. Rehearse in your mind. If the water recedes, I run uphill. Your brain treats it like memory. When reality hits, you skip hesitation. The 30-second rule. If something feels wrong, act within 30 seconds. Don't wait for confirmation. Research shows this breaks the normalcy bias. Break the freeze with movement. If your body locks, move anything, your fingers, your jaw, your feet. This small action tells your brain we're not paralyzed and can unlock full movement. Create a pre-made decision. This is a simple rule you decide on before any crisis, like, if it looks wrong, I move. No debate, no waiting. This mental shortcut lets you bypass the entire decision-making loop, going straight from observe to act. Focus on control, not fear. Disaster psychology shows panic is rare. Denial is far more dangerous. Shift your thinking from I can't control the wave to I can control my reaction. That mindset saves lives. So here's the ultimate truth. Survival isn't about the size of the wave. It's about how quickly your mind accepts reality and acts. Now I want to hear from you. If you were standing on that beach, do you think you'd freeze or flee? Drop your answer in the comments. I read them all. And if you want more insights into the hidden psychology shaping your choices, hit subscribe and join us here on Mindscape Decoded.